So remember that time that I was murdered by a beast? Because I sure do. Alright, let's try this again. Honey, please don't die this time. almost shaking. That was terrifying and horrible. Yes, go Vulcan. Oh, that was the worst. Randall got taken out in 0.3 seconds.
My hero! You did it! You're so big and strong. Now would you kindly get me out of this stinking cage?
Do not do it! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But
Sneaky
Father,
witch thief.
We can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out
Edwin,
of here.
honey,
I can't hold on much longer.
you normally dress like that.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even
You
a
kind of are.
necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to me. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What? Were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
That's a lie. So we need to make a decision. Do we want to truck along with Edwin, or do we want to just leave her here? So free her or not? It's our big decision. I could just do one of these. Close my eyes. Let it pick. Let's see, what do we want? Do we want her? Do we not want her? If we wanted a spellcaster, we do have Sybil. Also to throw that out there. And we have yet to get Mathras. It's pretty cool. We're just not going to answer? Is that how it's going to be?
So be it. I get paid for protecting you, not arguing with you. But you'll be explaining yourself to the captain.
Have you lost your mind? There is no question of leaving this poor woman to die here. This war cannot be won at the price of our humanity.
I think I said not to free her.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No, no, you fool! Don't release her!
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you died back in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I'm just a pissed-off mercenary who's gonna get her ass chewed out big time as soon as we get back to camp. And since there's no damn way I'm letting you just walk away from this, you're gonna come with me. We'll let the other Red Scribes decide your fate.
You're going to submit me to judgment before those madmen? They're no better than the monsters you fight against. Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
Uh-huh.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret.
Absolutely.
It was to protect freedom.
I mean, look at
that
those
I was
boobs.
starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous. You are the monster. You're a liar. My father wasn't like that. A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Shit. Shit. Randval, you think you could find the girl and get her back to the village safe and sound?
Yes. The knight will leave now to search for her.
Thanks. Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I am far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you better make damn sure that I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet.
She
Your
gets
friend
angry,
was
y'all.
no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He was not my friend, he was my employer. And a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events. But you chose to kill him, and thus, any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty situation. We're gonna have to play this just right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk to the steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
We? Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Gentle.
Somebody has to deal with it. You seem to take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true. I have
No,
denied
she likes
myself a
to,
little pleasure, but I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything.
She does like
is
to...
an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Aeolus, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light, or maybe flame, and this thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
Sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Somebody called Hot Priest.
Insolent girl. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the world heart. I bring thee the power, and thou, who doth hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body, thou darest name me parasite?
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah. I forgot to mention. She's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am. What I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again...
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
We'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We'd better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Wait, did Beastie Poo drop anything? I don't believe I got the chance to look. Running back there surely would have been a death wish. Kinda thought that he did run back there, kind of loop around. Guess I was wrong. Okay, well, I can see he didn't drop any loots. There's loots right here. Back to the swamp. Hate the swamp. Okay, so... So here's the interesting thing. I can clearly see on the Twitch app. Ooh, super bright. Ooh.
Be pissed, but I've got to go
Got
face
the Twitch app up.
Well,
But
first go see your steward
I have
before the
viewers.
villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean,
But yet
if you
on
want to.
here, right down there, it says no
It'll
one.
probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. Don't kill anyone for starters, especially if he's wearing red.
Got it, Edwin.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
No murder.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's
Edwin,
true
honey,
that I
please.
prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine. You can stay here. But if you get it in your head to run away, I will find you. And you won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter. Because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Aeolus is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move, and it doesn't breathe, and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead. Yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man.
He doesn't
a
seem
good
convinced.
man. And he was under your care.
Don't make me laugh. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling this swamp beast to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
She doesn't talk much, but something tells me she knows more than she's letting on about the Ice Lords.
I don't like this. You realize you may have set a wolf among the sheep.
Or maybe someone who could be useful in our fight with the Deadwalkers?
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility.
Right.
I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado. Yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay, sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valvanor. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap them around a little. That should wake them up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method. So let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
First, let's get Ranval back.
The mercenary salutes you, knight. Ranval, I need you. Come with me.
The knight is proud to be of service.
Have I spoken to Ranval about all the things?
Salutes you, knight.
Gotta salute him every time.
I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Wow.
You mentioned the Order of the Ember Knights. What is it?
It is the order that a knight belongs to.
Fire.
They are the surviving warriors and honored soldiers of other orders that were lost during this war.
Okay, so it's kind of the Order of the Orphan Knights?
His name does not sound well to his ears.
Right. So you haven't always been an Ember Knight?
No. He was first a defender of the Algander Islands. Then he was a Templar of the Order of Burgians, and then a Brother of the Rock, and then a Summer Track.
So, all of those orders have been lost? That must have been hard.
He has lost many valorous companions in battle, and his heart is heavy with scars.
I bet. What is the creed of the Ember Knights?
The knight has long searched for the answer. Now he knows it. To seek a glorious death and carry as many enemies as possible away with him.
He is a Viking.
That's kind of depressing. Well, if you follow me, we should be able to get the chance for you to have your beautiful death. Maybe just don't commit suicide the first chance you get.
The knight will wait for this moment.
So where are you from?
You're not from around here. Where do you come from?
The knight was born in the Algander Islands. It is a proud and savage place where the struggle against the wind and vicious neighbors makes a man strong. The Ice Lords attacked the islands more than 15 years ago, long before the rest of Vertiau knew that the world was now at war.
Dothraki, there we go.
Fighting, but they fought together as brothers when the islands were threatened. And as a defender of Algander, the knight had the honor to be one of the first to fight, and with his brothers for a long time he repulsed the invader. Some of the clan chiefs wanted to make peace with the Ice Lords, but the Ice Lords betrayed them, and the clans were decimated. Their numbers were sorely missed during the following battles, and in a few short months the war was almost lost. The knight was sent by the surviving clan chiefs to the mainland to find allies. But time is a cruel master. When he returned to his homeland, the islands were buried beneath the ice.
So, how did you end up in the village of Valvanor?
When he saw that all his kin were slain, the knight was hungry for revenge, and sought out battles to bathe his pain in blood. But in every battle, he lost more of his brothers in arms, and faced an enemy that only grew stronger. The orders were always hazardous, with betrayals common and errors never-ending. Faced with these eternal difficulties and death, always more death, the knight lost his hope, so he left the field of battle. He decided instead to take care of the war's victims, to protect them. even though he knew it could only last a short time. It is a final mission without any other hope but to give comfort and relief to a few innocent souls.
What do you think of the Red Scribes?
Their studies have made them blind. Only knowledge interests them. They show contempt for all else. Today, they have the ear of the last surviving warriors. They do not deserve this honor, and their words are hollow.
So what did you abandon when you entered into the Order of the Ember Knights?
The knight has already said he does not wish to speak of this.
Fair enough. I won't ask you anymore. Let's change the subject.
Alright. Now that we have sufficiently spoken to Renval, although that's always debatable, could always talk more to him. And he can continue to call himself the Knight. Let's see. Maybe that'll make it slightly more comfortable for me.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What's your interest in all of this? Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive. How brilliant.
Whatever. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic. At least, not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What? What are you talking about?
So,
I'm not yet certain.
all we gotta do is,
and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the dead
call up
local army
Marcus
is behind
and
all of this.
Father Tomas,
All right, let's go.
and we might be in the clear. Oh man, I do have side quests, that's right. It's a werebeast. Twists and turns in Valvanor. Okay, so we're gonna turn that one off for a second. We're going to ignore Edwin. I need to talk to Sybil.
I'll wait for you here.
She does that because she knows she'll get killed otherwise. I've seen that behavior before. Not just because I played this game before, but because in Dragon Age 2, Isabella does the same crap. Sybil. There we go, Sybil.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
I'm sorry about your dad. She took me by surprise. I didn't have time to protect him.
Even though I wish you could have saved him, it's not your fault. It's that witch.
Yeah, but it is understandable that she'd be mad at your father.
Whatever he did to her, he didn't deserve to die like that. She's a murderer, a monster.
A monster that maybe just saved your life.
Perhaps. But why did my father have her imprisoned? Did he know she would try to kill him?
He had us to protect him.
See,
And if he hadn't shown up in the middle of the swamp, he'd still be alive.
I have
Doesn't
problems
make sense.
with both Sybil
We have
and
to
Edwin.
find out what he was
I
doing.
don't like either of them.
He must have been up to something. Because he didn't talk to anyone about it. Not even the people who were supposed to be taking care of him.
What are you accusing
Don't trust
him of?
either of them.
Nothing, really. I'm just asking questions. But I'm gonna need your help to find the answers.
I will help you. I need to know what happened as much as you.
See you later.
that doesn't seem... Okay, so I completed that. Now we'll go pick up Edwin again. Even though I'd rather not. So I've already said my part on Edwin. I don't like her. Edwin?
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain a prisoner.
Yep.
You're free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, I'm the one who'll straighten you out.
She might like that,
So,
though.
one false move and I blow you up. And that can be painful. Are we clear?
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have absolutely no intention of disturbing this delicious village in any way. A place whose tragic end now seems ordained, and over whose corpse the Red Scribes and freeborn blades will scrabble in the bleeding mud. A spectacle which promises to be unique, and one I wouldn't dream of missing for the world.
Well, enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help, I want to be able to count on it.
Very well. You may consider that we have an arrangement.
I'm going to need your talents. Come with me.
You offer me what? Sword play, suspicion, and sarcasm? Huh. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
What do I need her for?
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I didn't do a
I never
thing.
laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's
Here.
what they told me.
Following
That
me.
doesn't change the
Where is
fact
she?
that
There she is.
dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner
I agree.
in the swamp.
I wholeheartedly agree
Looks
with
like he was trying
Captain.
to get information out of her, which she obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. Watch out for the Red Scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him.
I
soon.
love the magic light.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers.
As long as we have to...
Have you heard about these villagers who are acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fish eye. If we weren't stuck in this place,
Which one?
go over there
The-
and put his lights out.
I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Uh-huh.
Captain, have you had any news about Hawk?
Are you trying to be funny? I sent you to find him. Is that demon of yours eating away your tiny brain or what?
My brain isn't tiny.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so now we have to find Hawk. So we'll do that first. Let's go attempt to find Hawk. Then we'll deal with the crazy people. The place where I normally itch on my arm is bruised. Because IVs are fun. Running through this. So I don't have to deal with chrysalids. So I hate chrysalids.
Hey, Vulcan, over here.
Hawk.
I came across this enormous creature. It's an absolute monster. You've never seen anything like it. Oh, I'd love to catch it. It would make one hell of a trophy, but I'm not sure I can take it down alone. You feel like lending me a hand?
You know the captain's looking for you?
Fuck the captain. Oh, come on. He can wait. The beastie out there can't. It could lose itself in the mist at any moment, and we'd never find it.
Okay then. Considering how excited you are, I'm kind of curious to see the thing. Come on, let's go.
Ah, yes! I owe you one. Come on.
Watch as both we and Hawk get just completely decimated. I told you, decimated. So, main goal is to kill the big one. We will get it. It's the last thing I do. Oh, all sorts of graphical glitching. Bye.
Tell the captain not to worry about me.
Okay. Now, make sure that we get back correctly. Because Swamp is pretty freaking evil.
Vulcan, I do love our little chats, but shouldn't you
Don't
be
worry,
doing
Captain.
Hawk will finish up his recon and head straight back. Don't worry, Captain.
You've
We
been
saved
watching for me
Hawk.
long enough to know one thing. I never worry.
Sure. Then what were you doing just
leaving.
now about Hawk? Woo. We'll get intense. I'll try boosting our flaming weapon, because it can help. I think as long as I have Edwin with me, I'll be able to do her bit of it.
The captain tells me that you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's their problem?
No idea. They look like they're turning into deadwalkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
How convenient.
See you later.
Come on, Edwin. I guess I have to sleep until the daytime so they come out. Oh, do I have to sleep longer? Did I not sleep long enough? I hate it when that happens. Evening? This is me yesterday. Just all the naps. Or do they only come out at certain times?
Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps, but when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Let's bring my furry friend up.
Sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what
Have to have the best co-host.
And what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't change a thing, you're perfect.
So true. Thanks for noticing.
Sorry to have bothered you. I'll go.
I just love one-handed gaming.
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where they're going.
Ah, that's why you wanted me to sleep, huh? Sleep all day. You are our next one. Hugbert.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more. I know.
No new animated to watch? Then somebody's obviously not watching the right thing.
How long has she been like this?
Because, I mean, we have an adorable little kitty co-host. Okay. Oh, look. We've completely lost this guy's voice acting. Brilliant.
Where exactly did they go?
We must be speaking in sign language or something, because this guy does not have any of this voiced, apparently.
So, she didn't go alone. Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yep, brilliant. Grade A. 10 out of 10. Oh, you can't see the kitty. It's right over there.
Is there anything else strange about her? Apart from her not talking?
Men. Give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction. And sleep.
GG. GG.
That's not really what I was asking about, to be honest.
Oh, he's got something else to vaguely mouth at us. He's not even moving. His mouth isn't even moving.
You have no idea where she could have gone?
Hugbert here is completely broken.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that. You seem like the perfect husband.
I will leave you now.
And then he just completely despawns.
I think we better go back and talk to that drunken sot who pretends to be chief of the guard. We need to find out where that expedition is going.
Maybe he stopped talking because he was supposed to not be there. But that was freaky. He's talking to a ghost.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Yep, I did it.
Is it true that you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so. But I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
How rude.
About those sentry guards.
Oh. Not what I'm supposed to be asking about. I'm like trying to see. This one.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. I found out that they disappear during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Your man Jervis. He seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him? Yeah. Last
Says a
couple
lot.
of days he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it, yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right.
Worthless wine sop.
Right. I'll check it out. Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
It'd be better if we start this evening. Wait till night falls.
Hey, you, don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here.
It's been 3 seconds.
No surprises there.
Yep, I got it. Seeing as my glowy light is on, oh no, there's zombies. It's terrible, there's zombies. We can kill ourselves some zombies. I'm being seduced by a zombie. That's really happened to me too. And you know what Edwin's doing? Nothing. in on Thambi heads. While Edwin does literally nothing.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
Guessing. Yep, still gotta do all of this with Edwin.
We go east, then. I'm not happy about any of this. More and more, I am sensing the Ice Lords behind all of this. You should speak about it with your captain.
Captain, we're under attack! The Deadwalkers are headed this way. We need to get ready for them.
Silly Thambis.
Are you serious, Vulcan?
Yes.
As a heart attack, Captain. You remember those strange guys? They were possessed by a Deadwalker creature. It was
Our
able to
favorite
use them
flavor.
to find out everything there is to know about this place and send the information back to their leaders.
Delightful. That's all I needed. Right. You go and sort out the spies. I'll handle setting up defenses for this rat hole.
Got it, Captain.
First, let's heal. Because I have to run through the freaking swamp again. Swamp is the worst. I know I've said it multiple times, but it really sucks. I mean, underwater levels are pretty crappy too, but I don't know. This swamp on Captain mode is just freaking ridiculous. What was that noise? I think I want to go this way. Oh, nope, not this way. Ow. All I want is a stupid chest to appear like he's making noises. And I absolutely was not going to be happy until I got it, okay? There's another one. But there's terrible monsters. Just have them all follow me. Sorry. Wait, no, I have to go this way. It's like up this way. And this way. There we go. No, I don't want to deal with you. Just let me go. I wasn't sure if that affected the light here or not. I always forget to pick up loot. Couldn't climb down, there were bugs. Choices you make in the game will often have an impact on the following events, especially those regarding your unexpected roommate. Uh-oh.
Captain?
There is none that thou knowest in this cavern, rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh? You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind even now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased, replaced, and that is not in my best interest either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can protect us, if thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me. To my knowledge. To my power.
Power?
All thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power. And that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagine that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine.
There are no excuses when it comes to the stream. There's always a way.
Go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou
Most everything you have dies.
In comparison with what awaits us, if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this world will follow.
All right. Between the non-stop screaming and all your moaning, my head is going to explode anyway. So go ahead and do it.
Let's side with Demon.
Wise decision. Thou wilt not regret it. Now, thou must empty out all of thy thoughts. Allow me to move. Yes.
I can't remember this battle at all.
Alas.
There might be a reason.
Move. Breathe. Think freely. Thou mayest continue. If anything tries to control thy mind, I will make certain they understand who's in command.
Damn. This place is giving me the shivers. At least there's nobody here to give a shit if I crap my pants.
If thou art incapable of controlling thy body, thou mayest as well let me do it.
Sure, why not?
Push me.
So let's see what this says. Confront the critter.
Beware of those creatures. They are powerful and probably the most vicious in all the deadly Quran.
I'll try to close it off right before we get to the monster. Thought I heard something. Oh! We got new stabby stabs. Yeah, we'll take the new stabby stabs. Where's it going to put us? Okay. For after I stuck on our new stabby stabs. 4. This is not good. Intense running away. We're back doing that again. Demons increasing hold on your body gives you new passive skills. Displayed in the feats menu. I think we'll put that one on. It said feats. Demonic spark. We are less tolerant to cold. But we have more fire. So we'll give this guy a go. A single go. Then we'll call it a night. If we beat him in this one go, excellent. If not, that just gives us more to look forward to, right? I mean, look at this ugly thing. End the stream like we started the stream, you know. My favorite is we pull out the sword.
So, you're the one who's been spying on the village. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show us in person.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I don't hear your voice anymore in my head actually, but you must have figured that out, right? So, you're gonna have to do it the old way.
Okay, I'm really unhappy with that, so let's try again. Still unskippable cutscene. There we go. Give this guy one more go. I know I said one, but I can't help it.
So, you're the one who's been spying on the village. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show up in person. Oh yeah, I don't know your voice anymore in my head actually, but you must have figured that out, right? So if you get a message to deliver, you're gonna have to do real fast.
Ow.
Forget it. I came down here to do two things. Look for mushrooms and kick somebody's ass.
Oh.
Guess what? I ain't found any mushrooms.
course. Okay. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. And have some lovely nightmares of that guy. Bye bye.